everybody. So today we're going to try Try 21 DIPA from Holmes Brewery. Now, I finally get to use my Holmes glass. We went up there about a month ago, off the cuff, like, let's take the day off, go up there, and that's what we did. So, Jeff, if you do watch this, we will be going back and you will be getting a call. I did pick up, we drank every single beer they had. Whatever one was on the tap menu, we just said, give us, a flight of every single one. I think we ended up spending like $250 there or more. They didn't have a lot of canned beers. I was trying to let me make a 4-pack, because at first they were like, nope, it's 4 packs, we don't do that. And I tried and they still wouldn't let me. So I think we got four different 4-packs. So there's at least 3 more of these coming, but this is one that I really liked, so I picked it up. I didn't say the ABV. I don't even know if it's on here. I don't see it. It says 16 fluid ounces, but yeah, I don't see it. Let me check Untapped. 8.4% ABV is what is on Untapped. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and get to drinking it. Now, before I got sick is when we went, but I took a small video of every single beer we had, and I was gonna put out a video. I was gonna just overlay, audio onto it. I started doing it and obviously got sick, didn't do any more. But the hard part is, in even their new location, I believe they're in now, it's like green, and it was sunny and it was coming down, so everything looks greener. So I don't know if that's intended for them or what, but I still have the videos. I might put it out, I might not, just really depends. But I think there's 12 or 15 different beers in there. But okay, let's get back to this. There is no canned on date. I've had this for, let's say, 5 weeks. Don't know when it was canned before that or when they did it, because obviously, like I said, there's no date on there. Maybe the sticker on the back. If that's different or shows a date, I'll put it in the video. Heads going down, larger bubbles, white, off-white. For the color, nice yellow. I wouldn't say creamy. I would say orange juice with medium pulp. I have to do this. So I just did, and I'm not going to compare them. I just want to show you the different colors in case you watch all my videos. I just did an Arvon beer, and this is a double. This is 9%. And just look at the difference. This is the staple of Arvon. Hopefully that comes through and you can see the difference. We're talking orange juice and full of pulp. But I always say Arvon, if I made that it would be considered oxidized. Then we get something like this. I would say medium pulp orange juice color is what that is. So let's go ahead and smell. I want to look at something. They call this a Double IPA. Okay. Because it doesn't have, and that's the weird part. Maybe it's just because I did another Double New England IPA. It's almost like the flavors come out more. And they're not subdued in a Double IPA versus a New England IPA. Like this, it smells like that juicy citrus is just blaring out of this thing. There's a touch of yeast or something, I think it's yeast, that they're using that I got in almost every single IPA, New England IPA, any kind of IPA that they brewed. And I don't know if they use the same yeast for everything. I wouldn't think so, but maybe they do. But I do get that, and that was one of the characteristics that I picked up on, is they all had that same little yeast smell or something in there. Because it almost smells like a touch of bubble gum. And I've said this for years and years, that sometimes yeast in like super juicy fruit or super juicy citrus beers give off. And I believe it's the yeast that they're using. But yeah, just nice, clean, juicy citrus, maybe a touch of fruit juice, tropical fruit in here with that little yeast at the end. Let's go ahead and taste. The taste, I would say, almost goes to a New England more than it does an IPA because it's so like juicy citrus. Like you get that acid, that tartness in the back, but you can tell it's a beer. It is a little creamy up front, what I was going to with the New England IPA, but it does drink like an IPA. It doesn't have like that full creamy body with, I almost want to say, that tartness, acidy, whatever you want to say, gets covered up in a New England IPA where it doesn't in a double IPA, in my opinion. It drinks like juice. Like, there's no way I would pick out 8.4% ABV in this one. Not at all. Like, in a tangier orange, but generic citrus, also grapefruit, like an orange, that's it. An orange mixed with grapefruit juice. Then if you made a beer with that, that's what this tastes like. Like, in another thing I noticed, like carbonation is very low. And that makes it drink more like an orange juice or a juice, at least in my opinion. There, I can fit all that in there. But it almost tastes like they're using oranges and grapefruits to brew this with. I scored it 4.5. So that's what I'm still going with because I could drink this for days. Jeff M gave it a 4.25 juicy citrus bomb. I wanted to see Citra and Michigan Copper. Now, usually I don't like Michigan Copper, but this says juicy citrus hoppy grapefruit wet. I don't know what wet is. Yeah, no. Yeah, loving the Michigan Copper. Most of the time I do not like that Michigan Copper. I don't know how they made this. I just want to check mine. Yeah, grapefruit tart. Tastes like red grapefruit sweetness. I don't get as much sweetness out of this one, but I guess I need to buy some of that Michigan Copper and play around with it. But I know there's been a handful of beers that I've had that I don't like it in there. I don't know if it's like a floral thing or what, but I could drink this all day. I've got one left and that's it. But yeah, if you can pick up some Holmes beer, I do not think they distribute anywhere. You'd have to go to the brewery in Ann Arbor, but definitely worth the trip. Good food also. So if you like this video, check some more out over here. And remember, always try new craft beer.